Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. So today we are going to do another RationTech ration. This is a 2023. I see on the website it's either their tactical ration or standard ration they call it. It looks like both. On the website they say it's around 3,200 kcals, but not on the package anymore. On the package it just say 24-hour ration pack. This is their menu 1. And it's RationTech and it's packed in 2023 and expires in 2025. As we said before, unlike the previous years, there is no handle or a ziplock anymore. It's just a larger bag that is sealed at the top, and you just can't open it like that. Either there's no 10 notches anymore, so not easy opening, you have to use a knife or something just to give it a cut. Oh yes, and at the back there is sort of a ingredients list or whatever this contains. Just to cut it doesn't really help much. You have to actually make a bigger cut. We're trying to open this just with a little cut. I just made a little cut with a knife, and you can see the difficulty I have in actually tearing it open without using a knife. Okay, we've got vegetable and chicken curry, and it is very saucy. There's big pieces in there, which I presume is chicken. It could be potato as well, which you really can't say if you squash them, but I might just end up squashing them anyway, because we know their potatoes are nice anyway. But the reason I squash them when I unpack them is because even though the potato is always nice, the chicken is somewhat dry because it's big pieces and it's real breast meat. So you want to get the sauce into those into the chicken as fast as possible. So if you unpack this and pack it in your rucksack or something, do the squashing bit. We've got pasta with the pepper steak. Here I can't feel any big pieces. It doesn't feel as saucy as the chicken curry. Chicken curry, I don't know if you can hear the sauciness there. The pasta, not at all. We've got some crunchy oat cookies. It looks like 3. We've got their little brew kit or whatever. We'll check that out later. We've got original sorghum porridge, which is the same as the previous meal we did. We've got raisins, which of course is going to go with the chicken curry. We've got a mango isotonic drink. Some fruit cubes again. Don't know how they look inside. They don't say if they've got any name on it or what type it is. They're just fruit cubes. We've got some tropical isotonic drink. A mystery isotonic drink, some peanut butter, and this one is separated, but it feels like there's much less oil in it than the previous one, or just much less space to actually knead the oil to get it back into the peanut butter, because you can clearly feel hard peanut butter where the oil is not, where it's separated. So, and the package looks a bit smaller or different than the previous one, so it's much more difficult. There isn't space for the peanut butter to move, but you can hear the oil squishing about in there. So this requires some thorough kneading before use. And as I knead it, I can feel the oil working its way in, making it more pliable. But this will require some work. Then we've got again a chocolate energy bar, which is just sort of the inner of a chocolate inner of a bar. not actual chocolate, which is, well, good if you are in summer. It's still malleable, and it's not a very warm day when I'm actually filming this. It keeps it from melting, which is a good thing here in summer. We've got the spork, got some tissues. We've got these slim bags, which is really only good for storing stuff. We've got 2 salts and 2 peppers, salt and pepper packages for to mix with your main meals if you want to. Water purification tablets. And I think the previous one we had supersedes this, or the previous 24-hour ration one, the standard or the tactical one, we had supersedes. This one we have gum, so I think it varies. And the only other 2 things left is your water heating bag, where you can heat your water when you do heat your rations. And you've got your ration heater with 2 heating satchels in there, which you're not going to use for breakfast. And there is 2 sticky tapes or whatever tapes on there to close the packet with when you are finished. So quite a nice lot of stuff to break up into meals. Now, where is that? There we go. So we got the same sorghum as the last time one of these we reviewed. Now let's see what tea we have and how much of what. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 sugars, 2 teas, which is black tea. We've got 4 creamers. In this one only 2 coffees. I wonder if the previous ration we reviewed, or standard ration, had excess coffee slipped in accidentally, but there is 2 coffees, which mean only 1 cup of coffee. So it gives you at least a warm drink with each meal, or you can have it either with the meal or in between, because you've got 2 teas, 2 coffees, but the 2 coffees is normally so weak you just dump them into 1 cup. And you've got, of course, a little Ziploc bag now empty. So this is the end of the contents one. And this is everything you get into the RationTech 2023, the 24-hour ration pack. This is the standard or the tactical. It depends where you read on their website what they call it. On the website it says it's about 3,200 kcal. It used to be put on the package. I'm not sure if it's somewhere at the back here that I just didn't see. But yep, there's a lot of storage information and other information stuff there. So yeah. And I know the contents here can differ, since it's a civilian packed ration. It's not a made by order ration, which they do normally as well. You can actually order rations from them and tell them what you want in them. I think that's mostly for big companies and stuff. But anyway, here's our little ration. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.